Hi guys, it is Thursday. Thursdays are our science and sensory. Our topic this week, our theme this week is polar animals. And so what we're going to do is we are going to do an experiment and talk about blubber. Let me go ahead. I'm going to read what I wrote on our experiment directions about blubber. What is blubber? Whales and Arctic animals like penguins and polar bears have a thick layer of fat under their skin called blubber. This fat can be anywhere from a couple of inches to a foot thick. The blubber keeps them warm and also stores nutrients in their body that they can use when there isn't much food. Different species of whales have varying amounts of fat, which is why some whales migrate and some do not. The humpback whales migrate out of cold water, but mostly lives off its blubber until it returns. The narwhal, beluga, and bowhead whales generally stick around the colder temperatures all year. All right, so blubber is basically a layer of fat that some animals have, obviously animals that live in the cold, to keep them warm. It is more than just our human fat. Our human fat does keep us warm, but it's primarily there to store energy for when we don't have enough food. So what we need for this experiment is we need a bowl, we need some ice, we need some cold water in the bowl. We need 4 Ziploc sandwich bags. It does say that we can use a thermometer. I could not find a thermometer. We need vegetable shortening. So I have Crisco. We need a spatula and well, the towel is for me. And so it does not say that you have to use gloves, but you guys know me well enough to know that I do not like touching greasy, icky stuff. So I'm not going to touch the Crisco. So the first thing that we do is we're going to put the ice in the bowl. Okay. Then what we're going to do, and I will tell you that what I'm going to take the gloves off, and I'm going to put my hands in this very cold water. It is very cold. It is not particularly enjoyable. That's what the towel's for. That makes sense. Okay, so I guess I could have used the glove too. Maybe I'll use the glove. Yeah, it's still cold. It is still cold. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take one of the Ziploc bags. We are going to turn it inside out, and we're going to put it over our hand, my hand. Then we're going to open up one of the other Ziploc bags. We're going to open up the Crisco, and we are going to spread a bunch of Crisco on the inside out bag, okay? So I'm actually going to put it on my left hand because I am right-handed. So I'm going to spread a bunch of this Crisco on this bag. This is something that is really kind of interesting because it shows us how animals have adapted to the environment in which they live. One of the things I will also do, I'm going to use half this thing of Crisco, aren't I? I did find a really, really very informational video about blubber. And it is educational and informational, and it is designed for kids. So it's not like really, really difficult to understand. So I will probably also link that on our Google Classroom as well. All right, I think I've got enough I am going to put, oh, I just got Crisco all over me. Whoops. And all over the floor. Oh, I've made a mess. Oh, it's everywhere. Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna go home and change my clothes, I think. This is how much I love you guys. All right, so I am going to put this bag of Crisco covered, the Crisco covered Ziploc in the other bag. All right. This might be something we want to keep here at school. All right. Hand is covered pretty much in Crisco. Now I'm going to put it in the cold water. Oh my gosh. I almost can't feel that cold water at all. I really honestly can't. That is really cool. And it's really funny because a couple of years ago, we did this same experiment and I don't remember it working out that well. But this is a layer of fat that is covering my hand and keeping my hand warm. Now, there's also a layer of fat on my leg because I'm kind of clumsy and I make messes. So, the experiment was a success. The end result of it was a mess. So I'm going to clean up my mess and I'm going to tell you that if you want to do this here, you're welcome to. You're welcome to come over here and do it. And maybe if you don't mind the mess, maybe you want to just make sure that you're wearing clothes that it doesn't matter if you get Crisco on them. All right, so I think that was a success in as far as we learned the effects of blubber. It's pretty darn cool. All right, like I said, I'm gonna link a couple of videos to this lesson, and I will see you tomorrow after I clean myself up. All right, bye guys.